Welcome guys, another blade review for you guys here. But before we get to the main topic, dito muna tayo sa pag-uusapan muna natin yung mga ibang items dito just to make the video longer. And yeah, so the first one I'm going to show you is a clone from Winkler, and it's the Spike. So this is a clone, and you might be wondering why it has this.
I didn't understand that.
Sorry. Pasensya na guys, nag-react yung fridge namin. Nadinig niya yung boses ko. So yeah, this is the... So I did a... Yeah, you might be wondering why it's not leather. Because I took off the leather and then I made a sukamaki wrap, hardened it, which makes it totally awesome. You might be asking why it's not new. It's not new looking because it has been with me has joined my collection for quite some time now. The tip, there's no, the tip, the coating on the tip is fading. Okay, it's wear off. And yeah, it's a clone, but it's really good. It's very close to the original. Parang 100% pa nga siyang kopya. The only thing is there's no, di ko na malala, I can't remember if the logo of Winkler is here on this side, or there's no logo. Can't remember anymore. And the thing that I only changed with this is on the sheet. Adjusted it to fit the sukamaki wrap. But the thing is, you can't turn it the other side, facing this side. Di mo siya ma-push. So, pag ganyan lang. So, ang good indication ko nito is that I put the end of the wrap on this side. Nawala sa, on the side of the clip. So, that's a good indication for me. And the sheath is also good. Kydex. Very thick. So, yeah, yan ang clone ng Winkler Spike. But mind you guys, this is a really good spike. And I tried breaking the tip by prying some wood. Kinaganon ko siya. Side to side. Hindi talaga siya nag-break. Tingnan mo naman. Grabe ka. Pointy. Very pointy. So yeah. Kasi yung iba magsasabi na if it's from China, it's crap. No, it's not. Well, some of the items that come from China is rubbish, but this one is really done very good. The quality is good. Except for the sheet, maybe there's some imperfection on the shape, but you really wouldn't mind. And the Winkler Spike anyway is very rare. There's not much on the market, so really curious about that spike, and it's quite expensive. So this one is a lot cheaper than the original, and I think I have this for about maybe 40 to 60 euro, but the quality is good. So in China, if websites from China, if you have a knife that's pricing about 40, maybe 60, you can tell it's has a good quality to it. So yeah, very durable. I think this is the only knife I had from China. Not sure. And I think this is also discontinued now. You can't buy this anymore on the Chinese websites. So yeah, that's a clone Winkler. Okay, clone Winkler Spike. And the next one we're going to talk about is a collaboration by Fred Perrin and Max Knives. So ito yung box niya kasi I was really planning to throw the box because it's really crappy, very low quality. There's nothing special about the box except for this printout here. And yeah, you can see Fred Perrin and Max Knives. So this is, if you know Fred Perrin, he's a custom knife maker. So this is collaboration with Max Knives. So ang nag-produce nito is the Max Knives, and which makes the item a lot cheaper. Because, but I don't know about Fred Perrin if his knives are really that expensive, but when it comes to Max Knives, you can say you can tell that it's not really expensive. So, but I like collecting these knives because these items, because they're not common out there on the market, on the popular websites. Not as common as the cold steel, push daggers, not as common as the Boker, you know. So these are not really available on every popular website like Knives and Tools. You have Lamnia. No, I got this from a French website. So yeah, only there they find it. I was just scrolling around and got me curious. And so yeah, things I did with the sheath, because the original only have a few rivets. I think here and here only, here on top and on the bottom. I added 6 more here in the middle. So yeah, 6. So 5 here and here. So 6. 3 on top, 3 on this side here. This side and this side here. And that is to cater the small ulti clip. So I put 1 on each side. So yun na. And then kinunan ko dito. Took some of this part here. And this is to give space for the finger, because the portion here is quite high, and then you'll have problems pulling out the knife. So I took some of that portion there. So yun ang ginawa ko sa sheath. That's what I did with it. And the knife, I did some overmold on the handle. So ibang-iba na siya. It made the knife far from the original look. So yun. And then dito, natanggal yung coating. I took off the coating on this side, on the sides. And yeah, the holes, the lanyard holes are still available on the handle. And it made the knife more comfortable to grip. Kasi dati, it feels very thin without the overmold. So yeah, that's the thing I did with the Fred Perrin dagger. Another great modification. Okay, so yun ang mga mods na ginawa ko, and then we will now move to the main topic, which is the kopis. It's from Kopis, USA. Kopis, this is the Lvia. So yeah, this also has a very not very good box. Ito lang yung box niya. Very simple. There's a printout of this logo. A skeleton warrior with a Lvia. So yeah, designed and made in the USA. Yun lang mga printout. And then there, Ed Manifestos at Kopis Design, and at Manifesto Radio Podcast. So because the knife is designed by Ed Calderon, and we also have this podcast, the Manifesto Radio Podcast. So you can follow the guy there and support him. Ed Calderon is a drug enforcement agent from fighting drugs, narcotics in Mexico. So siya ang nag-design nito. And when you open the box, the knife is wrapped on this crepe paper. So I just put it there to, just part of the box. Then you have this sticker here, kopis design. Very good sticker. The older version have that different drawing. This is the hand, and you also get a small sticker which is a avocado and the Lvia. It says organic mediums. Hashtag 1111. So yun ang box niya. Really not that special. So the Lvias, I'm gonna show you mine first because I have two here, and this was bought by my brother, and he gave me the other one. So this is what he gave me. So you might be wondering why the handle is different. We will discuss that later. Let's move on to let's do the sheet first. So I added a hole here. Put a rivet to cater a small ulti-clip again. And yeah, that's the thing I did with the sheath. Para malagay ko yung ulti-clip, to attach that ulti-clip there. And this is the knife now. And the first thing I noticed with the knife is that it's very slick on the hand. So I really have to modify it because I really didn't like it the way it feels. Feels like I think they're marketing this as a tactical kitchen paring knife. So ilagyan ko talaga siya ng staple. I handcrafted this. It's me who did the stippling on this, did the stippling, and then did an engraving, random pattern there. Like there's a very Japanese theme to it. And I preserved the K logo there from Kopis. So yeah, I didn't do the engravings perfectly just to give it a little bit of a rugged look. Hindi ko talaga siya, I didn't do it perfectly, like really straight, just random ruggedness, not really straight. That's the thing I was going for. So the design that I was looking for. So if you look closely, it's not really, it's rugged on the lines. It's not really perfectly straight. I did that on purpose. So the jimp here, like the reference on that finger, is still there, but it really made the knife really grippy, and it's very good. Feels good in the hand. It's very secure. So that's my Lvia. I'm not gonna talk about the specs because it's readily available out there. You can have a look. You can watch other YouTube videos that has the same title with this, the Lvia. So this is quite a popular knife, so I really don't mind with the specs. So with my twin, my brother, the same. Na siya. I added a hole here as well to cater that ulti clip. And here's his version, because he told me he doesn't want any engraving, just stippling. So same with mine. I preserved that the 30K logo there and put an overall stippling. Same with mine. Overall stippling minus the engravings. That's really well made. And ayan. And this here, there's a imperfection here on the gap. That's just that came with the knife, really. That space there, there's a like a imperfection that comes from the knife. I think that's where the injection mold of the handle ends. That's where the injection mold came. So yeah, well done, perfectly made. Yeah, that's what I did with the tabingi yung natin camera. Yeah. So yeah, very good. Well done. Well modified knives. You have the Fred Perrin here on the side and the clone here on top. Maybe the clone will not fit the frame. So yeah, that's the frame, the clone Winkler spike. So yeah, that's it. Just add this. I just want to add this to my contact.
I'm sorry.
Here we go again. It's the fridge again talking back. And yeah, just want to add this to my content. After all, this is part of my collection. So yeah, ito yung sheet niya. Di siya di siya kasya sa frame. Yun. Thank you guys for watching and joining me in this video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it if you would subscribe. We can keep going with this collection art. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. Till next time.